Everybody, this is me, Vinu Venkatesh, on behalf of the Sai Education for Competitive Examinations. Today we're going to discuss our topic on the number system. Today would be part 2. I hope you followed what we've discussed so far. Please do put your comments in the comment section, and I'll say without further ado, let us start. Alright, we finished number 21. Let us start number 22. So 16 raised to 3 by 4. Okay. There's a simple way of solving it. Now 16 can be written as 2 raised to 4. 2 into 2 is 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. So 2 raised to 4 brackets raised to 3 by 4. So 4 and 4 get cancelled, and then we are left with 2 cube, which is 8. So these are shortcuts ways of solving this. You should know this. So whenever you get these kind of questions, think this way. Alright. Now number 23 is very simple. Now you know that we have a rule in mathematics called BODMAS. BODMAS. What it means is that whenever we are given these kind of questions, the first thing we have to do is solve the problem in the brackets, that is B, then solve off, that is multiplication, then division, then again multiplication, then addition and subtraction. So it's BODMAS. So here we take the innermost bracket first. What is it? 7 minus 6. First solve that. It is 1. Then this term becomes 8 minus 1. Solve that next. This becomes 7. So it becomes 9 minus 7. What is that? It is 2. Then we are simply left with 16 minus 2, which is 14. Any other way of solving it would be wrong. Okay. Now number 24. The sum of two numbers is twice its difference. If the smaller number is 60, then what is the larger number? Now, let us assume that the two numbers are A, and let us also assume that A is the larger number. That is, A is greater than B. So, sum of A and B is A plus B is twice the difference. That is 2 times A minus B. Let us put in the values. 60 is the smaller number. So A plus 60 is equal to 2 brackets A minus 60. When you solve, you'll get A as 180. So 180 is the larger number. Is it correct? Yes, it is correct. Now 25 is very simple. Please do it yourself. Number 26. Yeah. If a number is divided by 51, 27 is the remainder. If the same number is divided by 17, then what will be the remainder? Okay. Let us assume that the number is x. So when x is divided by 51, let us assume that the quotient is y. We get a remainder of 27. Now we have discussed this before, that dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So we can write it like this. Now they are saying if we divide x by 17, what will be the remainder? Okay, so that means x divided by 17 means this whole thing is also divided by 17, right? Let us see how we can divide it. Now normally we don't do this, but I'm just showing it for understanding purposes. So this whole thing, which is x divided by 17. 17 into 3 is 51. So 3y, you'll get 51y. Here the remainder is 0. Then we take the next term forward. We add plus here because there is a plus. Now 17 into 2 is 34. So we cannot use 2. We cannot use 2 here. The answer here will be 1. If you take 1 here, you will put 17 because 17 into 1 is 17, and this gives a remainder of 10. So the answer should be 10 here, number C. Okay. Alright, number 27 is similar to number 19, so I'm not doing it. Now number 28, very important. Now in mathematics, we have a formula for this. A square minus B square can be written as A plus B multiplied by A minus B. Okay, so this question, it is like A square minus B square, right? If we assume A equals 724 and B equals 276, we can solve this using this formula. It will be A plus B brackets, open brackets, A minus B, and when you simplify it, you will get this answer. This way of doing it is easier than expanding the whole thing. 724 square, you find minus 276 square, it will take you a long time. Better than that, you use this formula. It's a very important formula. You have to memorize this, okay? Second, number 29. Now, look at this. It is so big. You can't, you'll be wasting time if you do it. So, when you see such questions, you have to identify which formula it applies to. This is the expansion of which formula. So, you have to know certain formulae in mathematics. Here the formula that they are referring to is a plus b whole cube. Okay, can you see whole cube? When you expand it, it will be a cube. This should be plus, not multiplied by. It should be plus. This is wrong. This is plus. A cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Oops, I'm running out of battery. Plus b cube. So see if this formula can be applied here. If we take 26 as a, this is a cube plus and 24 as b, right? So it is a cube 26 into 26 and to 26 plus 3 into 26 into 26 into 24. That is 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. So that is the expansion of this formula, right? Once you have identified this, just simply use this formula. 26 plus 24 whole cube, which is 50 whole cube, which is 1,25,000. Very simple, right? So you should know these formulae so that when you see the expanded version or simply the formulae, you will know what the next step is. 30 and 31 is also all about simplification. First, get it in this order, then simplify it, and you'll see that you can get this answer quickly. So 31 is also similar. Simplify it and then you'll get a minus b. Now 32, let's do it. Now these are all similar questions. You have to identify the pattern, okay? So in this case, see, it is following a certain pattern. So let a, and the numbers are getting repeated. So let a be equal to 893 and b be equal to 786. So we can write this as, where is 32? Yeah, I have done it. Let us also see. Here you are. So we can write the whole question as a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square divided by ab. Now this is the same as if I consider this whole term as 1 and this one as another term, that is, let this whole thing be a, let this whole thing be b, then what is it? A square minus b square. We have learned that a square minus b square can be written as a plus b brackets, then another brackets open, a minus b. So here what is a? A plus b is equal to, is actually one term. So we write that plus b. Here b we have taken it as a minus b. So a plus b plus a minus b. A plus b brackets. Similarly a minus b. Now this is actually a minus b. When we take minus of this, it becomes minus a plus b. After simplification, you get 4ab divided by 4 by ab. AB get cancelled. The answer is 4. See if it's right. Yes, correct. Okay. Now number 33. A number is multiplied by 3/4 instead of 4 by 3. The result was 180. Then what will be the real answer? So it is multiplied by 3/4 and the result was 180. But if it is multiplied by 4 by 3, what is the answer? Right. Let the number be x. X into 3 by 4 is equal to 180. Solve for x. You get x is as 240. 240 into 4 by 3, you will get 320. Let's check if that's the answer. Yes, it is. Number 34. Before that, let's learn some basic ABCD of mathematics. This is very important. You have to know this. You have to memorize this. Now, in maths, we have something called natural numbers. What are natural numbers? Natural numbers are nothing but all counting numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till infinity. What do I mean by counting numbers? Counting numbers are numbers that we can count, like 1, 2, 3, like that. It does not include decimals like 1.5, 1.7, 4.6, etc. Because these are numbers which we don't count. These are decimals. So they are not included here. Okay. Whole numbers are nothing but natural numbers plus 0. So all counting numbers and 0. Okay. Those are whole numbers. What are integers? Integers are all counting numbers, that is all numbers plus 0 and negatives. That is whole numbers plus negative numbers, minus 3, minus 2, minus 100. They are all integers. Okay. Even numbers are all numbers which are divisible by 2. Odd numbers are any counting numbers which cannot be divided by 2. Okay. 0 is an even number. Prime numbers. It's a counting number, that is natural number is a prime number if it exactly has 2 factors, namely itself and 1. That is, they are not divisible by any other number except 1 and that number itself. For example, 11. What is a factor of 11? 1 and 11. 1 into 11 is 11. Can we get 11 in any other way? No. Similarly 13, similarly 2, similarly 13, similarly 2, similarly 5. Is 12 a prime number? It's not, because it has many factors in addition to 1 and 12. What are those? What are the factors of 12? 1 into 12 is 12. So 1 and 12 are factors. What are some other factors? 2 into 6 is 12. So 2 and 6 are factors. 3 into 4 is 12. So 3 and 4 are factors. So it is not a prime number because it has factors other than 1 and itself. So any counting number which only has 1 and the number itself as its factor is called a prime number. Okay. Now, so there are a lot of formulae to be learnt. You have to learn them, alright? Number 34. How many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? First of all, what is the largest 3-digit number? What is the smallest? The smallest 3-digit number is 100 because number below that is 99, which is 2 digits. Similarly, largest 3-digit number is 999 because after that it is 1000, which is 4 digit. So you have to do some trial and error working. Find the smallest 3-digit number which is divisible by 7. It is 105. You have to try. You have to try, like, is 100 divided by 7? No. Fully divisible. Is 101 divisible by 7? No. So like that, find 105. Similarly, the last 3-digit number which is divisible by 7, or the largest 3-digit number divisible by 7. You have to do trial and error. Is 999 divisible by 7? Check, try and do. It is not. Like that, you go back. 998, is it divisible by 7? No. So the largest 3-digit number divisible by 7 is 994. There is a formula we have to follow. This is the largest 3-digit number divisible by 7 minus smallest 3-digit number divisible by 7 divided by the divisor, which is 7, plus 1, which is equal to 128. So 128 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7. You have to memorize this formula. Okay, there are no other explanation. Similarly, all these questions you have to memorize these formulae. Find the plural of formula is formulae. Find the average of first 40 natural n numbers. Natural numbers are 1 to infinity. Okay, we simply have to use this formula. You have to memorize this formula. N plus 1 divided by 2. What is n? N is the 40. The total number of numbers that they have given. 40 plus 1 divided by 2 is equal to 20.5. Similarly, find the sum of the first 40 natural numbers, same as above but multiplied by n. So 40 plus 1 divided by 2 into 40, which is 820. Number 37. Find the average of the first 20 even numbers. Here the formula is simply n plus 1, 20 plus 1, which is 21. Okay, lots more formulae to remember. Okay, number 38, find the sum of first 20 even numbers. It's n plus 1 into n. N is 20. Fill in the formula, you get answer of 420. Find the average of first 50 odd numbers. Here the answer is simply n, the formula, sorry. So the answer is 50. Find the sum of first 50 odd numbers. This is average. The sum is basically n into n, which is n square, or 50 into 50 is 22,500. What is the mean of this series? This is called a series. There are many terms which are separated by plus or minus. Okay. These are the squares of the consecutive numbers. What are consecutive numbers? Consecutive numbers are numbers which occur one after the other. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are consecutive numbers. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 are consecutive numbers because they occur one after the other. Here we simply have to find the mean, that is average, we have to use this formula. Mean is another word for average. N plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. What is n? N is the number of these terms. How many terms are there? 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square plus 5 square plus 6 square plus 7 square. So how many terms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, right? 7 plus 1 into 2 into 7 plus 1 divided by 6, which will give you 20. So please memorize these formulae, they're very important. So that brings us to the end of part 2. We'll continue the topic in the next lecture. Until then, please keep practicing and put your comments and doubts in the comment section so that we can get back to you. All the best, take care, and bye-bye.